Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M5Y. It's a Yo tank. Yes, it's one of those unusual creations from the Yo company that never actually got built. This one is a tier 10 American heavy tank. It's located on North Spawn of Pilsen under the command of Jamie2006 of S3AL. Game on. Now let's see, has he got the 105mm or the 120mm gun? Well, he's opted to go for the 105 because it's got a higher DPM than the 120 and better penetration with the heat rounds as well. He's currently capable of doing 360 alpha, 268mm pen with the APCR, with the heat rounds is 315mm pen. And this vehicle, while it's in this configuration like this, well, it actually, I think driving with your gun up like that actually does protect you to a certain extent by hiding the gun tube by which the shell is actually fed into the top of the turret. Yes, there actually is a tube between the hull and the turret area. Now this tank is actually rather prone to getting side shots on the turret. Only the commander and the gunner are actually in the turret. The loader and the driver are actually down below. Okay, spotted the first enemy. It's 263, which is very strong armor at the top. Well, he blocked the shot as well. You notice how he flicked the gun up quickly to block any shot at the weak spot. Mainly because he doesn't actually want them to get the cupola. The cupola is the weak spot, really. You can see the cupola on the back of this. It's actually, that's where he was aiming. Yeah, that cupola is a weak spot. Ah, didn't go through. He's using the heat rounds. Try to get it through, just couldn't. Very tough to get through the front of these. Yeah. Oh, he's exposing his weak spot there. Well, it looks like our teammate behind us actually did get some success. The BZ, I think it was, no, it was Conqueror, actually managed to get around through the front. And we put the gun up to avoid the cupolas getting penetrated. Well, the Conqueror just took around from the 263 there. I'm not sure if he meant to allow that to happen. Now, we're trying to pull back and get shots on the enemy, but look at this. He actually left a line of fire on the to the 263, so that didn't work out. And he managed to get one into the Conqueror, so at least he got something back. Yeah, I'm not sure he was actually thinking about that, pulling back that far. Okay, he's decided to go out of here and go around. Oh! Ow! 2 shots hit him, and he's lost nearly 1,000 hit points of damage. Ow! Okay, that did not work out well. He's going to have to rethink this one. Unfortunately, our teammate in the Conqueror and the other tanks that were there, they've all been wiped out now. Now, this thing does have fairly good gun depression, 10 degrees. But the enemy does have the advantage now. And they're side-scraping on us in 2 different directions. Okay, backing up to try and get shots. Don't really want to show them the cupola if we can help it. Oh, manages to put that one into the track area. Just didn't get it through. And now this VZ has actually decided to come in. Got him tracked. Slowed him down temporarily. Now, we have suffered some ram damage, but not much. We'll just keep penning his front, his upper plate, whereas we're blocking his shots in the meanwhile. And his teammates can't come for us. We're just finding areas on his hull. There you go. And that one went into the cupola. We're blocking his shots. Very difficult to get his shots through. Goes another one. And we're aiming at the barrel at the moment, blocking the barrel, but there you go, upper plate again. Yeah, VZ made a big mistake there trying to go for us. And now he's tracked. He's burned his repair kit. And we blocked that shot as well. One more into the side. as I say, useful DPM on the 105mm. And there's the kill shot. Very nicely played that. Yeah, he made a big mistake, because if it was the 120mm gun, it would have been a lot more of a problem. The standard reload is 10.55 seconds with the 120mm round, but the standard reload with a 105mm is actually 7.37, and we've got 6.42, which means we've got a distinct advantage on our shells. Of course, he's taking forever to actually reload his shells, whereas we're not. Of course, as you know, the shell actually has to go up through that mechanism underneath the turret into the turret. 263, thank you very much. Good night. Concrete just around the corner. He's a 2-shot. Oh, he's not there. A little further back. Well, after all that, then the 277 turns up behind us. I wonder, he must have done a circuit. Hello, low play. Low roll there. Should we get another one in? Right through the front? No, we didn't get it. Only through the tracks. And we've got nobody behind us at the moment because our guys have pushed them back. We're up by 4. There's another one. Next one will kill him. Got a bit of ram in there as well. And Cupola. Yes, lovely. Beautifully done. Okay, so there's only 3 enemies left. They're on the other side of the factory. We might as well go after the leopard. He's actually over on the east side of the map. He's having a quick look round to see where the shells went. I think the problem with this tank is that most of the time the enemy doesn't know where to shoot it. And look at that clean shot right across the factory into the IS-7. So that's his 4th kill of the game. He can still pick up a Top Gun if he can kill these guys. Well, wait for that guy to do a bit of damage and then we can pump around through and kill him off. I know it sounds a bit selfish, but might as well. Oh, he didn't get that one through. Okay, he's using only standard APCR here. Oh, he does get the kill. So 5 kills now. He could get a Top Gun. Wow. Unfortunately, it does happen to be a Leopard 1. We don't know where he is. He's not going to be able to knock us out with 1 round, but he could seriously hamper us. No, they think he's near the cap area. Jamie thinks he's over in this corner. And he's not the only one who thinks that. The Sharp U-204 is coming in. The Leopard's coming in. We haven't received any fire from the enemy, though. Oh, they are saying he's over on the east side. Okay. Whoa, that was close. Formation driving. There he is. Can we hit him from here? Yes, we can. Now, wait for his hit points. Yes! He got him! He got the Top Gun! Here are the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker for Jamie2006 of the S3AL clan in the M5Y, a fairly difficult tank to play, or difficult to actually master, and a difficult tank to put down as well. He managed to get a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive shots on the enemy, as well as a shellproof for blocking more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, a spotter for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, master gunner for getting 5 arm-penetrating shots in a row, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8. He got a hand of God as well for surviving the battle and received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. And on top of all that, he got a steel wall for blocking the most damage in the game. And on top of that, he got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Very well played indeed. Those last two, I really didn't think he was going to get all of them to get the top gun, but boy, did he get it. Let's have a look at the win 8. 4,497 Super Unicum Standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. No, missed out on that. The highest damage went to the IS-7, who got 5,535 hit points on the enemy team, but he didn't get 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he didn't pick up a high caliber. Second highest damage went to the IS-7 on our team with 5,085 hit points of damage. And the third highest, well, that turned out to be the Waffenträger on the enemy team, who got 4,336, beating our 4,142 for Jamie. When it came to kills, though, he easily got that one. 6 kills to Jamie. 2 kills went to the Object 704, the BZ75, the Shafu 204 on our team, and 2 kills also went to the Leopard on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, yep, he got that one. 1,403 went to Jamie, 1,088 went to the Convoy, and 1,075 went to the IS-7. They were the only 3 players to get over 1,000 base, and he was right at the top. So he got the top in 2 columns, missed out on the damage. He fired 28 rounds in that game, got 26 direct hits and 16 penetrations, 4,142 hit points of damage, of which 252 were at more than 300 meters. 12 hits received, only 3 of which penetrated, 9 non-penetrations. I did say it's a difficult tank to take down. That Viz 55 was really thinking to him, scratching his head and thinking, how the hell do I get that shell through him? Because it just wasn't working for him. And I think that's mainly because the armor on this tank is kind of unusual. If you're facing this tank head on, it's very tough to kill them. But if you, unless of course you can get a shot at the cupola, but if you're actually facing them side on, it's a lot easier to get through the armor. So yeah, it's a very, very difficult tank. Try and pick the right side to attack them from. Otherwise, you're going to end up facing 355 millimeters of armor at the front of the vehicle. Yeah, it's like trying to get through a Badger. It's just next to impossible. So anyway, he blocked damage of 4,500 hit points. No wonder he got the steel wall. He also spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 6, did 2,611 hit points of spotting assist in that game. He earned only 14,961 credits, mainly down to the fact that he did have some premium ammo and consumables in that as well. So yes, that's what cost him. He also got 7 bonds for the being a tier 10 game, and he took away 9,471 experience points as well. So a decent game. Just goes to show the M5Y is a very, very difficult tank to play well and also to defeat. You really need to catch this thing and try and kill it. If it's side on, the turret's side on to you, then you can get the shell through. Or if you can get a cupola shot. But if the player knows how to tilt the turret up, you're not going to see the cupola, so you're not going to be able to shoot that. But you might be able to shoot a weak little chute that goes underneath the turret to feed the shell into the barrel. And that's a weak spot as well. But if you ever look at the armor profile for this thing, and it is definitely worth looking at, then you'll see that it is a very, very tough tank indeed. I might have the armor profile open. Okay, yes, I did have the armor profile open. I've got it here right now. I'll edit out the bits you don't want to see. And you can see this beastie actually does have very, very strong armor. At the front of the hull, it's really strong with about 275 or thereabouts. And you can see with angling, it actually does improve in certain places and not in others. So it makes it weaker in some spots and not in others. But just look at the front of this vehicle. If you're trying to get it through, the angles are such that you're more likely either get a bounce or a ricochet. If you can get the shell in the right spot, then you might be able to get it through. That cupola is penetrable. That's 169 effective. So you can see you can penetrate through that. Probably not get it through the roof because it's a ricochet. You can get it into that little tube there. That's only 178. That's the bit you aim for, especially if they've got their gun barrel up. That's what you can get through. If you can get the side of one of these, it's dead easy to penetrate. Yeah, because they're very thin armor indeed. And so you can actually take out the commander there and the gunner there. So no problem whatsoever. And to get the rear of it, again, no problem penetrating. But if you get the front of one of these, God help you, because you are in a very, very bad place. Especially if you're grappling with them. If you're mashing it out face to face, yes, you're going to find it very, very difficult getting through their armor. So best to try and disengage, or at least try and push them into a position where they have to expose their side armor, and then you can take them out quickly. But anyway, that's the armor on this vehicle. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.